Okay, I want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to speak today. I am on a limited time schedule, so I'm going to talk at 2 times speed. I wanted to let you guys know that I'm a product of LISD schools, with the exception of 3 years. One of those 3 years I was homeschooled and I hated it, and I attended private school in the 2 other years. In 6th grade, my parents gave me the option to keep attending private school or to return to LISD schools. I chose to return to LISD schools, and in 7th through 12th grade, I attended LISD schools and graduated from LHS. Go Westerners. And so what I thought when I became a mom was what is good enough for my son was good enough for me, but I was wrong. And so I'm going to give you an example of what's allowed to be taught under the SEL umbrella, or what I like to call socialist emotional learning. And we'll be harping on this issue, so there'll be more on it to come. I want you to know that what I'm about to say, there was no parental warning, no permission or involvement prior to this lesson being given. And to the principal's credit, when I brought her my grievances, she did recognize that there was a problem with it and admitted it. But the question remains as to how this was able to come out of a committee and be taught to the entire middle school. Still no answer to that question. So to give you some context, the title of this lesson that was given during what they call networking, what I used to know as study hall or advisory, the title of it is called More Than Friends, Understanding Romantic Relationships. For a little context, they gave scenarios and then they discussed the scenarios with the students. I'm going to read a scenario. I've shortened it for time. If you like the full scenario, I do have it. It says, Dylan pretends not to see her until one day Olivia pretends to trip and drop her books. This leads to hanging out a few more days that week, texting and FaceTime every night, and finally, one afternoon, when they were watching a movie, a kiss. Officially a couple, they spend as much time on their own as they can, kissing and touching each other. Everything's going great, although Olivia feels like other students are now interested in Dylan since they became a couple. She doesn't say anything because she doesn't want to seem jealous, even though she is. Dylan doesn't get why Olivia seems mad about something. She even asked to borrow Dylan's phone to look something up, but then went through Dylan's text. Dylan didn't like that, but didn't say anything. Besides, Olivia kissed Dylan when she returned the phone, and that always fixes things. One afternoon, Olivia says, "So, you want to?" Dylan doesn't know what she's talking about, but doesn't want to show it, so just nods and keeps kissing her. When Olivia starts taking off her clothes, Dylan realizes what's about to happen, but isn't sure it should. Should I say something? Should we talk about it more first? All these thoughts are going through Dylan's head. Dylan's phone rings, and it's Dylan's mom saying she needs Dylan to come home. Dylan kisses Olivia and says, "You're so beautiful, I'll text you later," and runs out. I'm just giving you guys a taste of what is allowed under this SEL umbrella. It's a cancer, and it needs to be eradicated from the schools. And like I said, I will be presenting this until I'm dead or you guys get it removed from the system because I believe it is a cancer. Thank you very much.